My savages. Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Moneymane. You already know my savages. My savage. We back with another VVS Diamond video, and y'all already know what time it is. But before we get into it, I need y'all to spam that like button, give me the 200 likes, subscribe and share, and tell a friend about that Moneymane. You already know. And no, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all what plays I'm on. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, trade, or swap. They're just for entertainment purposes only. Now, my savages, VVS done dropped it, bro. xVVS is here. But before I explain into it, why y'all clicked on this video, man, y'all need to come to the Discord, man. Link in the description below. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share, and join the Discord. Because, man, I'm telling y'all, we getting lit in this thing right here, bro. We learning about new projects. We looking for new projects. We talking about new projects. We talking about what we gonna do with xVBS. We talking about what we gonna do with V3S. We talking about what we gonna do with MMF, Cronos, Chain, crazy. And not only that, we talking stocks, gaming, and everything in between on there too, man. Twitch, YouTube, stocks, crypto, anything you want to talk about, but we talking about on the Discord, man. Go ahead and join that. Hit the link below, like I said, man. And shout out to the big dogs, man. They hit the Savage AF rolls in the Discord, man. 1122 Appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate you. I told y'all I was gonna shout y'all out in the next video, man. They him and Angel down here, man. Shout out to them in the Discord. They gifted me some crypto so I could use for the videos, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Especially Angel with the VVS he gave me, and 1122 You know what I'm saying? OG. He gave me 50 of the crow. So we gonna use that in another video, but right now we on that VB Diamond, you know what I'm saying? So y'all clicked on the video to learn how to stake the xVVS, and it's real simple, man. If you ain't figured it out by now, I'm about to show y'all how to do it. But first, we gonna show you how to get the VVS if you don't have none. You go to swap right here, go to VVS Finance /swap, and then you, if you got Crow or whatever token you want to swap, you put it at the top right here, and then whatever, but you want to put the VVS at the bottom. We want VVS now here at the bottom. VVS at the bottom. So now all you do, type in the amount you want to swap. Type in the amount of Crow or whatever token you got at the top, how much you want to swap. You can hit max 75, 50, 25, and then it'll show you the amount of VVS you want at the bottom. If it doesn't go through the first time, then you got to go up here to the settings and then change the slippage. Try 5, 10, 15. Go by 5. And then figure out which works, and then you should have VVS. And now to get to the xVVS, how do you get to the xVVS, Moneymane? How do you get to the xVVS? You hit earn right here, and then you go to xVVS. But before we get into the explanation of how to stake for the xVVS, I want to tell y'all what it is. If you didn't know, you can go to their Twitter right here, VVS Finance Twitter. They had announced it early this morning. Depends on you watching this video. xVVS was out and it's running because everybody had been waiting on today, March 25th, depending on you watching the video. xVVS finally launched, and then they released it, and everybody started staking. So basically, xVVS and VVS Finance yield bearing governance token. You can only get xVVS by staking VVS. Its value starts from 1 to 1 VVS equals 1x VVS and appreciates over time as a proportion of the platform revenue goes to buy back VVS and is divided up proportionally among xVVS holders in the pool. Going into more details of our buyback mechanism, and we will continuously and consistently spend a significant portion of our profits that are generated from token swapping on buyback VVS and adding them into the pool. Therefore, the price of xVVS will gradually increase over time compared to VVS. So what token do you want? The xVVS token, that's the one you want, man. Now I gotta congratulate myself because I ain't really mess up when I was reading that time, because usually I mess up a little bit. Country folk, man, country slang, y'all hear it in my voice. Y'all, you money man, you country. I already know it. You ain't gotta tell me. But VVS for XVBS. To get back to our supporter and loyal community, VVS has decided to give away most of our treasury to buy back VVS so that our miners can be further benefited from our platform. Currently, when users make a swap, VVS charges a 0.3% fee for the trade, in which 0.1% goes to our treasury and 0.2% goes to our LP providers. With the launch of XVVS, we decided to contribute 0.08 of the 0.3% platform profits. See, I told you, I jinxed myself. Then profits on buying back VVS from the market. At the same time, the remaining 0.2% fees currently going to LP provider will remain unchanged, as they are the initial backbone of the VVS. Purchased VVS will be automatically distributed proportionally among all XVVS holders. That's what VVS for XVVS is. Stake VVS. This is what y'all want. Then I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to talk through it. Then I'm going to show y'all the steps too at the same time. So navigate to the XVVS page under Earn. I showed y'all that already. And then you find XVVS right here on the Earn. Select the tab. Then it'll take you to this place right here. All you have to do is hit enable. Enable. And then it's going to cost you some crow. So you got to have some crow. You got to have some crow to do this. It's going to cost you some crow to enable it. So you will be able to stake your VVS. Now, when you hit enabled right there, then you go to this one right here where it says stake VVS. Then you'll be able to stake the VVS that's sitting in your wallet. It got to be sitting in your wallet. It can't be staked on VVS nowhere. It has to be in your wallet to stake it, to get the XVVS. Make sure you know that. So then when you hit the stake button, it's going to bring it up how much you want to stake. 25%, 50%, 70%, or max. Usually, you should hit max, but I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what you want to do, but hit max. That's what I did, and hit confirm. It's gonna cost you some more crow to stake it. So when it comes up, confirm. Like I said, it's gonna cost you some crow to stake it. You stake it. You're gonna receive. It show you the VVS and how much XVVS you're gonna receive, and then you confirm it. There it is, right there. Now, as you can see, you have the total value of VVS and then the total value of XVVS. You got that right. So then you can either stake more VVS if you want to stake more VVS. Then after you do this right here, you're not done. You're not done. You want to go to C Vaults down here at the bottom. C Vaults down here at the bottom. And then we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Because I want to click it right here. Depositing in the VVS Vault. Using XVVS Vaults, our miners can lock their XVVS into the vaults to earn VVS without any impermanent loss. That's key important, without any impermanent loss. If you don't know what impermanent loss is, basically what I'm going to say is if you got an LP, a liquidity pool, liquidity provider, where you put two coins together and make one coin. So when one of those coins loses value, or both of the coins lose the value, you're incurring permanent loss. That's what it is. That's simply an easy way to put it. But I do got a video on it that go deeper into it if you want to go check that out. With high community demand, we have also added a locking mechanism to reward long-term holders and supporters. There will be a range of locking periods, including 1 week, 6 months, 1 year, 4 years. Rewards will increase exponentially. Ooh, I can't believe I pronounced that on the first try. Based on the duration that I messed up on that word. For your lock. Depositing in the XVVS Vault. Like I said, I'm going to step you through it right here. Then I'm going to show you what it looked like. So after you done did all that, you done staked your VVS, and now you done that process we just did before. Now you want to hit the bottom and go to the vaults. Hit the vaults at the bottom of that page. Then it's going to take you to this screen right here. Where it's going to be this screen right here. I'll take that back. It's going to be this screen right here. Then you want to hit deposit XVVS. Now when you stake your VVS, you automatically get XVVS. It's like I said, it showed you on the first steps when we did. But then deposit XVVS, then this you're going to hit the lock. You're going to see the locking period. Now, depends on how long you wanted to lock it, or whatever APR you looking at, and whatever multiplier you looking at. That determines which do you want to do, a week, 6 months, a year, or 4 years. See what I'm saying? So you pick which one you want. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. But I picked 1 week for right now, because I want to see what it does. Because I make videos on YouTube, so I gotta see what it do first. But then I can stake it 6 months to a year or 4 years, whatever I want to do with it. Then you input the amount, same thing. You click which one, what you want to, 1 week, 6 months, a year, 4 years. Then you click it. Then how much you want to lock up? You do want to lock it for 25%, 50%, 70%, or max. I did max. Then you gotta confirm it. All these cost Crow. Make sure you got enough Crow in your wallet to do all this. So then that's basically it. You're done. It's that simple. I'm telling y'all, man, it's that simple. But I stepped y'all through it. Now I'm about to show y'all again on the website, but we just stepped through it. So y'all didn't come follow those steps and you're a visual learner, then I'm about to show y'all how to do that too. You know, man, we keep it real easy, simple, and savage over here for everybody. They make this money. That's what it is. Moneymane, you already know. Stop playing with me. So, like I said, this is the page right here. You go to earn right here, get XVVS. Now you will see this screen right here. Then it will say enabled. Where they say stake more, it will say enable. You click enable, you spend your Crow to enable it. Then it's going to say stake VVS. Then you click this button up where it say unstake. It's going to say stake VVS. You hit stake VVS. And then it will stake your VVS right here for whatever percentage it was. Now, let me explain to this. Well, early this morning when it first started, man, it was at 300,000. We already know. Angel and me, we were talking in the Discord because he had already put his in, but I woke up like an hour late, but then I put mine in after I woke up, and it was still at 300 and some thousand APR. Now, listen, we already discussed, we knew just from having VVS from when it first dropped to now, because we never sold. Because I told y'all, my real true savages, I told y'all not to sell it or not to swap it. I told you, but I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want. Because I went over the roadmap and I showed y'all what was coming. And this is part of it. And we're going to go over that in a minute after we get done with this. So please don't click off the video. But it is what it is. Like, subscribe, and share. Moneymane, you already know. So we were talking about the APR. And I said we won't hit double digit. He said it was going to start off maybe 2,000-3,000. I said maybe 800. But it ended up being 300,000. Some said it was a glitch. Some said it wasn't. But it is what it is, because we already knew it wasn't going to stay up there for too long anyway, because VVS is the #1 token on the Cronos blockchain. Everybody still got this. Everybody still using it. I don't care what people's talking about. It's trash. It's not. So then when you do that, you click this vault down there at the bottom, and then it say see vault. Then, like I said, you want to pick. You want to hit deposit, and then you want to pick whichever vault you want to stake your XVVS in and for how long, and the APR on that. So then you do that, then you confirm it, then it's in there. That's it. That's all you really got to do is just sit and wait for however long you staked it, and see and reap the rewards of the VVS that you earning from the XVVS. Now, as y'all can see, I got it in for 7 days. This APR was a higher when I put it in, but I still like it because it's over that 0.0 whatever percent that normally VVS got, but it's at 2.47% for a week, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? Anything, yeah, my real true savages know, anything 3% or higher, I like. But for video purposes, I'm doing it for a week, and then we're gonna come back a week with it and see what we done earned and how much we done made and what it's doing. But y'all can see that date ain't till April 1st. That's next Friday. Depends on you watching this video. So by that time, we should know how much total we done earned. As y'all can see right here, I clicked on my earnings. It shows you the APR. It shows you how much XVVS staked. I got 5.2 million. And then XVVS unlocked. I can't take nothing out, but you can still harvest your VVS that you done earned. This is just from this morning. But I did add I didn't add it here yet. As you can see, it's only say 5.2, but what Angel had sent me, I added it to my VVS, but I didn't add it to the XVVS Vault. I might have should have did that. I might have should have did that. I'm tripping. I ain't not tripping. Deposit. So so deposit that, and then like I said, it gonna come up right here. I should have just did it. I just realized. Y'all know we shoot these things straight live, straight raw, straight savage. This video gonna be a little long anyway. But like I said, you do that right there, 7 days, lock. It probably ain't gonna go through because this thing act a little funny sometimes. Because you gotta have your phone. If you're doing it on the computer, you gotta have your phone and your wallet to confirm it, you know what I'm saying? But y'all get the gist. Y'all get the gist. Then you do that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna attempt. So then, like I said, you hit max or whatever, however much you want. Maybe I need to put this in a different vault. Let's do that. Let's put that in a different vault. You see these different APRs right now. Like I said, 7 days, 6 months, a year, 4 years, and then you can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna do 6 months. Cause September 21st, 2022, when I'll be able to touch this 1.2. Appreciate you, Angel. This is 6 months for you. Hopefully we'll see where we at on this YouTube thing by then. You know what I'm saying? But it probably ain't gonna go through. Like I said, I had to deconnect it and reconnect it, but I ain't gonna do all that. But y'all see what it is, man. That's the gist. You hit confirm, then it deposit it. I suggest you do it on your phone in the DeFi app if you got it, or MetaMask, whichever thing you're using. But that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's basically it. And then you just, like I said, you just wait, reap the rewards of earning XVBS and VVS, and there it is. Bam, bow, wow. Now you see what I'm saying? VVS price had skyrocketed, not too high, but it's up 4.63% on the day. A lot of people was buying and a lot of people selling. You do what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but the roadmap, just to touch on it, because I know the video long, but like I told y'all, man, go watch my VVS roadmap video. If y'all ain't watched that video, when I talk about all the phases in the roadmap before they even started this, I was talking about it. And now, but now everything in phase 1, VVS done already did, and they done did it earlier than expected. They got the smart LP removal. That's for preventing impermanent loss. They got the pool farm performance insight, so you can see what your performance in pools and the farms. They got the flash LP where you can hit one button and create a LP. Then they got the VVS multi rewards farms. That's where you can put an LP in and farm VVS and tonic. I think that's the only one they got right now. And then XVBS is the last thing, and that's what we talking about on this video. But I ain't want to keep y'all too long. Like I said, join the Discord, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend about the Moneymane. You already know. But y'all already know what time it is. My savage, stop playing with me. My savages. Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Y'all already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know.